بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. Root letters. So in Arabic it's called الحروف الأصلية, like asal, right? We use it in Urdu as well, like asal or asli. So huruful asliya, root letters. So most Arabic words have 3 root letters. Very important concept. Some also have 4, but we'll cover them when we go to advanced level. But most Arabic words have 3 root letters. And we'll codify these 3 root letters as is. So let's say this is a word. In Arabic, it's a word like fa'ala. All right, so it has right now it's already a 3-letter word, but there may be some words may have more than 3 letters, but the root letters would be only 3 mostly, right? There are some word that also has 4 root letters, but we are right now talking about 3 root letter words. All right, so this is actually word already has 3 letter, but in next slides I'll show you. So basically what we're gonna do, just let's say this is kind of a pattern or a mold, right? Or a design, you can say, right? Or a pattern. Fa'ala. So under this, there are 3 letters, so we are just coding them like the fa kalima. We'll say it fa kalima, or a first root letter. Ain is our second root letter, and we can say it ain kalima. Lam is our third root letter, and we were gonna say it lam kalima. All right, so we're just marking them 1, 2, 3 like this: fa, ain, and lam. So the first root letter is called fa kalima. Second root letter is called ain kalima. We are just coding them. And third root letter called lam kalima. So let's say in nasara, right? So now this is a different word, nasara. But in nasara, the first root letter will say it's a fa kalima. Swad is a second root letter, so we'll say swad is ain kalima. So that's our, you can say this is our design or a mold. So each word we'll try to put it on this mold or in this or on this pattern. Ra is a third letter, and third letter we codify it as lam kalima. So Ra is basically lam kalima. So in Nasara, Noon is fa kalima, Swad is ain kalima, Ra is lam kalima. All right. Now Kataba. Kataba also is a 3 root letter words. Under 3 root letters, the first root letter Kaf would be called fa kalima. Ta is called ain kalima, and Ba is called lam kalima. Now, if you see, like in Arabic, not all words are just 3 letters word, right? You may see a word that has more than 3 letters. All right, like these, for example. Right? So if a word has more than 3 letters, then 3 letters will form the root letters, and the remaining letters will be called extra letters. So although, like in both example, like this example and this example, Kitabun has 4 root letters, 4 letters. Maktubatun has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letters. All right. Although they have more than 3 letters, but 3 will be out of these 4 or 6 letters, 3 letters would be the root letters. Okay. And then the remaining will be extra letters. So Kitab has 1 extra letter, Maktubatun has 3 extra letters because the total words are 6. Maktubatun. All right. Now, how to identify them? So right now we are just only focusing on noun because verbs we haven't learned them. So verb also has a different set of added letters that we'll learn when we learn verbs. But right now, as we are learning ism or noun, so under nouns, these are the majority of the extra letter that normally appears. So at the beginning of a noun, mostly if you see an alif or meme, those are extra. Like for example, maktub. So meme would be an extra letter. It's not a root letter. It's an extra letter. Akbar, alif at the beginning, extra letter. All right. So if you see alif and meme or hamza, I would say hamza, not alif. Sorry. So hamza and meme at the beginning of a noun, those are extra letters. Those are not root letters. All right. If you see at the end, let me go to the end first, right? And if you see at the end, because it's easy, right? You know already. Like una, muslimuna, muslimina. All right. So like when we make plural, right? We add una, like muslimuna, or we add ina, muslimina. All right. And when we make a plural of a feminine word like muslimatun, we add atun. So like this is the atun at the end, right? Atun. Or when we make a singular feminine, we add ta marbuta, right? Like Muslim. And if I make a feminine, I will add ta marbuta at the end, right? Ta marbuta is the extra letter. We are adding it extra. So if you have a ta marbuta at the end, alif mamduda at the end, or you have una at the end, or you have atun at the end, or you have ina or aini at the end, and ani, right? When we make dul, right? So like Muslimun, Muslimani. So for Muslimani, we are adding alif and noon at the end to make it dual, right? And to make it plural, we are adding una, like Muslimuna. So all these letters, we already know that. So if you see at the end, una, ina, ani, aini, atun, atin, or like this alif mamduda or ta marbuta, those are all extra letters or added letters. So like Muslimuna, una is added or extra. Like this alif mamduda, extra letter. Ta marbuta, extra letter. Noon, alif noon, extra letter. Ina, extra. Atun, extra. All right. So beginning, if you see Hamza or Meme is extra. At the end, if you see any of those are extra. And in the middle, if you see Alif, Waw or Ya. So these are basically called, I will give it a name, but we'll learn them later. But these are called Huruful Illa, like or weak letters. These are called weak letters. Alif, Waw and Ya. So in the middle, if you see them, most probably those are extra. So like in Kitab, so alif, they're coming in middle, right? So that's an extra letter. So now you can easily take it out, right? So if you see Kitab, now you know, right? Kitab, this alif is extra, take it out. Now Kataba, these are the root letters. Because those are three only, right? So once you are done with the taking extra letter out, so you should have only three letters remaining. Those will be your root letters. Jamil, Ya coming in the beginning, right? Jamil, Ya in the middle. So this is extra because it's in the middle, right? So Jim, Meme, and Lam are root letters. Qusur, Waw coming in the middle. So if you see in the middle, Alif, Waw, or Ya, like any Hurufulillah, those are all extra letters. So you can take them out and then you can find out the root letters. All right. So Hamza and Meme at the beginning, extra letters. Alif, Waw, or Ya in the middle, extra letters. Una, Ina, Atun, Atin, Ani, Aini, Alif, Mamduda, Ta Marbuta, extra letters. Those are all extra. That's how you will find an extra letter in an ism. All right. And once you take them out, and if you only have three letters remaining, those are your root letters. All right. Good. Okay. Let's do some example now here. So let's find out maktaba, right? This word. So now tell me which ones are the extra letters. Anyone of you?
Meme is extra.
Meme is extra because in the beginning, if you have Hamza or Meme, that's extra.
Yeah,
And
then it's yeah, it's not the root letter.
yeah, and then ta marbuta at the end, because if you see a ta marbuta at the end, that's also extra. So now you end up with kaf ta and ba, right? So these are only three letter remaining. Meme is gone, ta marbuta is gone. So this is our fa kalma. First root letter is fa kalma, second is ain kalma, third is lam kalma. All right. So these are all root letters. Same thing like if I go with katib, so alif in the middle. So if you see alif, waw, or ya in the middle, that's the extra letters. Take the extra letter out. Now we only have three letters: kaf, ta, and ba. So those are our root letters.